Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Doordash Revolution. This is Sunday morning at 10:17, February the 13th, 2022. We'll give you greetings today to all of our subscribers, viewers, and non-subscribers. We'd like to jump into this topic for today, a different perspective on oversaturation. Yes, we talk about a different perspective on oversaturation. The slowdown in the January market. How has it affected your market? It affected the OB market in last month. I mean, it was kind of tough getting the right offers. And we're going to be talking about our different perspective on oversaturation in this episode. And that's the topic we want to jump on now. There's a oversaturation of cherry pickers at one hotspot or one restaurant. And when there's oversaturation of cherry pickers in that area, it's tougher to get the right paying offers. And it's also a oversaturation of top dashers, oversaturation of dashers that have large catering orders, and it may be oversaturation of dashers in the drive program as well. Now, there's an oversaturation of low offers, low paying offers, and there's an oversaturation of low tippers or no tippers. There's also an oversaturation of what we call unacceptable offers. They might have a decent payout, but when it comes to miles, dollar per mile ratio, it might not be an acceptable offer. And we have an oversaturation of dashers coming on board, oversaturation of dashers quitting, oversaturations of dashers getting deactivated. And what types of effects does it have in a smaller market versus the effects it have in a larger market? Well, in a larger market, you have more area, more restaurants, more stores, more territories that you can go to and gravitate to. Now, in a smaller market, when you have a combination of more cherry pickers than it is supplies and demands, and more dashers than it is supplies and demands, it's tough to get those great offers. Now, I have noticed the beginning of this year, there have been an avalanche of orders that has low payouts. Those low payout offers are also unacceptable offers. And I'm getting an avalanche of these orders, man. I'm like, no, I'm not going to accept this. I'm not going to accept this. I'm not going to accept this. There have been times that I know that I've been unassigned 20 to 30 orders in a day. We having a whole lot of these low paying offers out there, doing breakfast rush hours, doing lunch rush hour, doing dinner rush hour. And dinner rush hours, the payouts are a little bit more better. They are more better than the lunch payouts. The lunch payouts are better than the breakfast payouts. You know, a few months ago, them breakfast payouts were pretty lucrative. You could get out here 2 hours, 3 hours in the early bird shift and bang, and make bank, and then go home and come back out for your lunch rush, make bank, and go home, and come out on the evening rush, hit the grand slam of the day. But DoorDash had Told us about the forecast round. It was around October, right at the beginning of the new fiscal year, that it would be a slowdown in January, it would be a slowdown in February. Don't be alarmed. But in a smaller market, it has a stronger impact because of these different aspects of oversaturation. We have to look at more than just it's oversaturation of drivers out here. We got to look at there's an oversaturation of what type of technique that drivers are using. Cherry picking, top dasher program, large catering program, the drive program. Now, if you're in those type of programs there, well, you can still, it still is a pretty lucrative market for you because you're getting the best offers that's out there. But if those offers not out there, you're not able to get that. You're knowing there's a lot of low-paying offers out here, more than usual, and a lot of offers that's not being tippers out there, more than usual. I just now got to hit, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what it is. All right.
Incoming order from Donut King. Total miles 14.3. Current price $8. Price per mile 56 cents.
You heard that, didn't you? Now I'm right here at Donut King. I'm not getting ready to go 14 miles off $8. That's not good. I'm not doing it. In that area, I'm already knowing that it's not going to be a tip. And another thing I want to also include in that as well. Start paying attention when you're going on these long distance orders. Check out the base pay. C is, I know he's not bagging in here that tight as that spot is. This crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have to move. He forced his way in here anyway. You open the doors, it'll hit one another. But back to what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to your base pay when you're going on long distance, especially the ones that takes you out of the delivery zone. Usually when it takes you out of the delivery zone, it's past 7 miles. When Doordash changed that pay model, they say you're supposed to get $4.75. That's the distance from the restaurant to the drop-off destination, right? Okay. I have noticed on at least 20 of my orders that I've did long distance, DoorDash skimming off at the top of the base pay. And if anybody else have recognized that, put it in the comments below and tell me about your experience on that. Or is I'm the only one that's paying attention to it? Start paying attention to when you're taking the long offers. See, is it getting skimmed? They skimming off the top of that base pay. They do it. They like to do it when they're giving stack orders. You know, they'll skim off that base pay. That's where I noticed it the most. The day I just had a single order, and that payout was like $7, and I went past 7 miles, and the base pay was $3. That base pay supposed to be $4.75, so they skimmed $1.75 off of that, and then the tip was no more than $4. So that's what I'm talking about. It's less customers tipping because of the big blowout between a dash on TikTok and a customer on TikTok. After that happened, those two videos went viral and everything. It's affecting our market, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in a larger market, it might not be affecting it as much as it is in a smaller market. When you have all these aspects that goes on in a smaller market, low offers, no tip offers, low supplies and low demands, then you having a whole lot of unacceptable offers. It's hard to make a good income. It's hard to make it. It's hard to make a good earnings, and it's hard to maximize your earnings. And then now we're going to have to go in different areas Well, other dashers are not as saturated as certain restaurants to be able to make you pay out. Well, I'm getting ready to get off this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We just wanted to give our opinion, our thoughts, our beliefs, and a few facts on a different perspective on oversaturation. You know, a lot of people saying that it's being overly used, and it's just being overly used. The term is, I don't think it is if you start looking at these other aspects of saturation, like in the restaurants being oversaturated with drivers there. When it's oversaturated with drivers there, you know it's going to be a longer wait time. Longer wait time, you're losing money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we like for you to share this knowledge with others by inviting them to subscribe to this channel, inviting them to watch videos, inviting them to give thumbs up so we can give more topics that can be relevant for this channel. And also, we want you to be able to share this content that it may give insight for others to make better decisions, for better opportunities. And we'll see you in the next video. And tell me what you think about having a different perspective on oversaturation in your market. Put in the comments if you're in a smaller market. Put in the comments if you're in a larger market. And we share this information with one another so we can be able to navigate our way through some of these pitfalls so we can be able to make more money. Peace, and I'll see you in the next episode.